Okay, so if there's anybody following along, um, I'm building out this system that I want to integrate NewOaks with Go High Level. And last week we were working on inbound calls with the AI answering phone calls coming in. This week I'm looking at working more on the prompt for outbound calls. This is like kind of like a follow-up. So the scenario in this demo is going to be where a customer has had an appointment or service, and then the business is going to use AI to call them to ask them how the appointment went or how the service was. And then based on a good response, we're going to send them a text message. So that will give them a link to leave a Google review. If it's a negative conversation, they'll send the AI will send a link to a complaint form where they can fill in a form to express what went wrong. So when you are setting this up on your NewOaks account, you will have this little green call button here. That little button, I believe it won't show unless you have Twilio integrated into your account. And what I'm going to do, let me just move this stuff out of the way. What I'm going to do now is it's just going to simply call it. My prompt is the scenario. And so I will just click on that. And then after this, we'll come into questions and answers. So you select your chatbot that you want to use. So I'm using this one, which is the Thursday demo one. And I'm just going to punch in the number. And I'm going to ring it. Now, my phone should ring. So let's have a look and see what happens when I click that. Hello.
Doing well today. I'm calling to follow up on your recent appointment and gather your feedback. Could you take a moment to share your experience with us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hello, this is Chica, calling on behalf of Apreneur. I hope you're doing well today. I'm calling to follow up on your recent appointment and gather your feedback. Could you take a moment to share your experience with us?
Sure, I can take a moment. What would you like me to say?
Hello, this is Chica calling on behalf of Apreneur. I hope you're doing well today. I'm calling to follow up on your recent appointment and gather your feedback. Could you take a moment to share your experience with us?
Sure, I can share my experience with you. I had a good experience. I met with your consultant, Sarah. She was very friendly and polite, and I learned a lot.
That's wonderful to hear. We truly appreciate your support. I'll send you a link via SMS where you can leave a review on Google. Your feedback helps others learn about our services. Thank you for taking the time to share your thoughts. Have a great day.
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear you had a positive experience. I'll send you a link via SMS where you can leave a review on Google. Your feedback helps others learn about our services. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Have a great day.
Thank you very much. See ya. Bye. Okay, so this is the kind of things that we're experiencing now. I went onto the OpenAI platform, and it's like this API is definitely still in beta, and I put it down to these are the kind of issues that they're trying to resolve. I should now get a text message. So I haven't seen it come in yet. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ring it again, and I'm going to give you a different scenario.
Yep.
Hello, Hilton speaking.
On behalf of Appreneur, you're doing well today. Calling to follow up on your recent appointment and gather your feedback. Could you take a moment to share your experience with us?
Can I take a moment? Sure. It was shocking. I am so disappointed in your service.
I'm sorry to hear that your experience didn't meet your expectations. We take all feedback seriously and would appreciate the opportunity to improve. I'll send you a link to our complaint form where you can share more details, and our team will review your concerns promptly. Thank you for your honesty, and we'll work on making things better.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. I was just waiting for it to, yeah, it's hung up now. Now, hopefully I will get a text message. So now, okay, so now I did actually get a text message. This time it worked.
Okay.
And the text message is saying, I'm sorry to hear your experience didn't meet our expectations.
Mhm.
We take all feedback seriously and would love the opportunity to improve. Please share more details through our complaint form. And then it has a link to a complaint form. So
Okay.
that is over there.
Awesome. Awesome. So I
Okay,
think
that's the demo.
yeah. I think you still need an API to send the SMS link by to send the link by SMS. I think you still need an API, but it seems that it works. It works,
Well,
right?
I've got it. It's kind of intermittent. It's not coming through on every call.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Right. So I think there should be AI action that to send out that specific link through SMS, because it's not like a chat, right? If it is a chat, it will send out the link right away within the same chat platform. But you're on a
Yeah.
voice call and you want to send a link to a SMS, so I think there should be another API to call the SM.
Okay.
To call the SMS.
Are you saying that I should develop that in here under AI action and add it in?
Yeah, that's right.
And then in the instructions, give it the name of the function to do that.
Right. Yep, I think that's the way. So and so you need to create a AI action in here,
Okay.
and then give the name, write the name of the AI action within the prompt. Say if the customer have a positive review, just use the like positive action to send a
Yeah.
message, right? If the customer give a negative review, you can just use the negative action to send a message, something like that.
Okay. So
And
this would be
then
function. If this would be the name, and then you would take that exact name and you put it into the general. Just cancel.
yeah,
Into general, you put it into
right,
the prompt.
general
The prompt.
prompt.
And,
No, to the voice prompt. This is the text prompt. You need to go to the voice AI prompt.
okay. You would just add it into this voice prompt. You give that exact name because it's calling a function.
Yeah. So put that into the prompt, then it will call the function, make it AI action to call the API to send to the caller with the text SMS, I think.
So now this is blowing my mind because how does it work though if I haven't set any kind of function up? It's just like amazing.
Yeah. That's right. Because I think because we already set up the SMS feature, so after the call, it's going to conclude the call and then send text SMS confirmation. So I think that's how it works. So it's already called our SMS API, but since the name of the API is not mentioned in this voice prompt, so sometimes it calls, sometimes it does not call the action to send out the Google review link.
Okay, because obviously, I don't know what's in your backend on your platform. I was thinking that you had pre-built functions in the platform. And if that was the case, then we would need to know what those function names are. But maybe that's not the case.
Hey guys, can I just say something in here as well? So, Ray, is it possible if you can make some kind of syntax or delimiter so that those actions could be tagged properly so that the AI or whatever the prompt doesn't have to work hard to guess? Do you know what I mean? Just put like, I don't know, like a double angle bracket or whatever stuff that you want to put in there so that you kind of tag it so we know it's an action.
Yeah. So, but in I think for the AI prompt here, it's not like go high level. I don't think you really need a tag. You can just mention there's a function. So the name of the function is critical. The name of the function and the description of the function is critical. So as just write the description of the function as detailed as you can, so that AI will recognize what the function is for. Yeah, but I will double check whether we can add a tag, but I don't think we need to add a tag. That's why it's, I mean, OpenAI make it more like a natural language, right? Not like a programming language.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the whole purpose that I mean, the reason why I suggested it is just to kind of make the output response to be more consistent and stable. So that's kind of my motivation behind it. But if you say that if it works without the syntax, works for us too. Yes.
Yeah. I think you should definitely try it out.
Can I also ask the questions, or should I ask the questions at the end of the webinar for Hilton?
No, you can ask questions now.
Okay, right. So yeah, Hilton and also Ray did a really good job in, showcasing this demo. So it's more from the customer experience point of view. So I like how Hilton initially he shared that he pretend to be a client or customer, showing the positive review, and then like how those AI talks back and say, hey, I'm going to send you a link. You build it in again, right? So I'm thinking from a customer perspective, if I have already mentioned what I like about the experience in the call, is there some kind of way we can kind of summarize or paraphrase those positive experience that the customer on the phone that have just described to us, and then send it back to them in the text message so that they can copy and paste those stuff, those experience that they had, and then they can then submit it in the Google link. So in this way, essentially what I want to do is reduce the friction for them to click the link and just to type all those positive experience again.
Yeah, I think I think that's a good idea. So the AI can actually summarize the whole conversation and do a sentiment analysis, right? Say if the whole conversation is positive, and then send a summary by text message to the caller, right? Or to the one who was interviewed or called, and then make it a Google review. Is that what you were asking for, Andy?
Yes, similar. I don't even think that we need to go deep with the sentiment analysis. I think what I think it would be really good is that, let's say if I think customer say, hey, I like your experience like with your home cleaning services company, etc. What I like about this and that, etc. on the phone, then what I think would be nice for the AI to say that, oh great, we're so excited that you have such an amazing experience with us. So I am sending you a text messages right now with the positive experience that you just mentioned, and then after that we send another second SMS text messages and just maybe just do a transcription, or maybe with a little bit of tidying using the AI to just tightening up the words, so that for the second message immediately after we send them the Google review link, then they can just literally copy the whole thing that they just told you verbally to the voice AI and paste it to the Google review themselves, so they don't have to second think again.
Right, I got you. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, so it's just like copy paste. Okay, well, okay, boom, boom, like, you know, 2 messages. Okay, click one link to the Google review and go back to the message app and just hold the button, copied it. The messages we send out based on the transcription, and they just paste it and then they post it. And then after they post it, then we can have some, I mean, this is a little bit more advanced, maybe have some AI to detect that the customer actually submitted it. And then we can say that, like, you know, thank you so much for trusting us, and here you go, this is another 20% off offer because, you know, that you help us, and we like to send us our gift to you as well, something like that. So it's kind of really kind of having this positive engagement loop.
Yeah.
This is all good ideas, but I'm just the challenge, like,
Yeah.
because this is a specific use case, right? So now if you're
Yes,
using the
yes.
outbound for you know, for missed call follow-up or something like that, or along those lines, yeah, then it's going to be, so you kind of need something built that says this is for getting reviews, and use this thing, give it a name, and then that function that will go and do these things. You know what I'm, so you in the prompt you're saying we're looking for Google reviews, use this function, and then that function will the link, and then it will send the summarized thing with the suggested review. Because in another scenario, you're just following up because somebody showed interest in your product and you wanted to just try and get them to book an appointment. It's a different function, because now you're going to be, so because you can't have multiple prompts over here on your voice prompt. Or maybe you can just have drop down when you're sending this stuff out. So no, just brainstorming it in.
Oh yeah, oh yes, you're right. Because at the moment right now, we only have one voice prompt. We cannot select different use case. One for requesting the Google review, another one handling the missed call text back, like you said, right? Yeah. Ray, this is your alley.
Right. Yeah. So maybe we can do some brainstorm and test it out. But currently, I think it's still a little bit complicated for AI.
Yes, I understand.
Given this,
I need to, for people that are watching this, it's you can get this prompt. I'll put it into the NewOaks community group. I'll create a post and I will share the prompt here. The way I explain NewOaks to people is it's like Apple. Like everybody knows, if you have an Apple device or phone and you have an Android, you can do lots of stuff with your Android. But your Apple, it's like, this is what you get. So I like NewOaks. Your mission is to make it really simple for small business owners, small to medium business owners. So, you're just gonna go in there and you're gonna put in your prompt and it's gonna work. What Andy's like suggesting is the Android version, where you want to customize it for, which is really great. I mean, if NewOaks can achieve that through some kind of voice prompt drop down where you choose before you go and send your you select your chatbot, and then underneath that you maybe select which function you want it to do. There's a possibility. So anyway, this is why we have these meetings, guys, so that we can brainstorm ideas and make things better. Thanks for your input, Andy.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's almost 30 minutes. So yes. Oh, so Andy has another question. So why you think do you think our NewOaks voice AI is better than Go High Level voice? Hilton, just a interview question.
To be honest, I haven't spent much time on the Go High Level voice. I want
Yep.
to reach out to a friend of mine, Pat, who's built a system. And or Andy, do you know is Go High Level?
Well,
Because
yeah.
I know with Go High Level, you can't really customize a lot. You also get what you have over there. Are they using the real-time API, or are they doing
No.
voice to text? And
Voice
then,
what
yeah,
no,
like
it's real time as well. It's real time.
that's right.
The thing that I think currently with the new Oaks they can do that the Go High Level cannot do is the outbound. But I'm sure there's other voice AI services that I have. They also can do the outbound, right? Because it's kind of what I'm seeing right now. The advantage of new Oaks over Go High Level at the moment, it is the outbound ability, right?
Okay.
And also I think
Yep.
maybe the pricing potentially could be more attractive for the pay per minute to say. And I mean, obviously, one of the huge advantage is that it's underrated is the simplicity for local small businesses for them to just having this simple interfaces without too many buttons for them to click, just to kind of get the 80% stuff done. So that's really good, Ray.
Yep. Appreciate
Okay,
that. Appreciate the comment. Yeah.
that's a good comparison. Awesome.
Okay. So Hilton or Andy, do you think next time we should do some use case demo, not limited to voice? Anything that you guys build for your customers can be as a simple use case can be shared for this webinar. Maybe Jennifer, maybe if you have some like fun use case, you can share that with us too. Probably he's not in front of computer. So
Okay,
Yeah,
then.
I
go ahead.
was actually I was actually thinking of setting up like AI agents for the voice agent that will call my leads to them from, like, if I run ads on Facebook and they leave their information, to call them and to say,
Okay.
oh, I see that you left your information. What service are you looking for? That kind of thing. Like, how do I do that?
Okay. Oh, Hilton, can you answer the question? I think, yeah.
Yeah, so Jennifer, I think at the moment, uh, I have it's passion. I want to find out how to put how to use the batch dialing where you put your data in. I don't know if you just paste something in here or if you go to a setting somewhere and drop a file. But yeah, at the moment, you would go through each. Ideally,
Yeah, Hilton.
you figure out how to do the batch dialing. You do the batch dialing, you get all the numbers, and then you create your voice prompt, and it will go through and it will call each one at a time. So I think is
in the
that what you
settings,
were asking, how to do it?
Okay,
um,
thank you.
Hilton is in the settings on the top menu.
Settings.
Right in the top menu. Yeah, settings and then on the left hand side, phone call. Go to phone call. Yeah. And then scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down.
Okay. contact
Yeah.
information.
So there is where you can upload your contact list.
Okay.
So that's
Okay, so I
how you
have to do
can
that.
do a batch.
I have to do that manually. Like I can set up an automation to just get their information once they leave their information in like in a form.
The collected information, are you asking what happens with that?
No, I'm saying that, so do I have to upload their information manually? Like, can't I set up an automation that takes their information and adds it like automatically without me having to do it one by one or upload the CSV?
Yeah, it looks like the options are one by one or upload a CSV. I'm not sure if is there an API for
Yeah, that should
adding.
be. Yeah, I think we need you probably need, so there are two ways to that, right? First, you can manually download the contacts leads you collected from Facebook ads, and then copy paste onto CSV and upload the CSV to do the batch dialing. And secondly, there's another way. You probably you need an API so that within go high level, right? Under the workflow, whenever there is coming in, that there's the trigger, the custom hook is triggered, and then the contact information will be sent to NewOaks API, right? We'll send to
Yeah,
NewOaks
I,
chatbot
I
by
don't
API.
use I don't use high level.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't use
If
high
a
level.
similar
Yeah.
thing, right? I mean, similar thing, not necessarily high level. Any other CRMs, the same thing, so that you can pass the contact information to the NewOaks AI agent, and then we use that the contact information, phone number to dial out. So, but we don't have that API yet. I think we can build something like that later. But for now, the best way is just to build your CSV file manually with all the different numbers, and then do the batch dialing.
Okay, so
Okay.
will you be able to update the CSV like the way Google Sheets, if you connect it, can update when there's new information added? So if someone adds their information, will it be updated or have to come and upload a new file each time? Because if I'm running
Yeah,
an
that's a
ad,
good
it's going to
idea.
be like continuous information being uploaded.
Yep, that's a good idea. So maybe in our next release we can do that. I can put that onto our roadmap. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Thanks, Jennifer. Okay. Anything
So Ray,
else
you
that
answered one. Yeah, I've got a question. That was one of my questions. Was I wasn't quite sure how to do
yeah,
the batch thing. The other question
yeah,
I have is on the pricing for the professional plan. It says that the
yeah,
AI voice agent web call widget, there's 20 minutes voice credits, but
yeah,
I have a subscriber that's on
yeah,
this professional plan, but
yeah,
they get a message. So when we I'll just go back to the chat bot. I'll show you
okay,
what I'm talking about
yeah,
in the voice AI.
mhm,
I need clarification. Yeah, the free voice call duration, is that each individual call? Like, because by default it's set like at about 120 seconds. But if
yeah,
I do that now, like 2
mhm.
minutes, it's not going to work because it says I'm out of free voice call time. So, and I asked him to increase this. So he increased it to 8 minutes, but it's still coming up with. So maybe if you could just elaborate on the free voice call duration. How does this work?
Right. So the free call voice call duration is that if you put voice AI bot onto your website, right? You embed the voice chat widget code onto your main page, your website's main page, and then when some visitor just make a free trial call, right? So we limit that up to whatever number of seconds you set up here. It will remember I think the ID, session ID, and under the cookie, so that when the same person next time, right, come into your website and try to talk to the AI agent again, it will remember the session ID. So, for example, if the duration is 120 seconds, and if the caller use 60 seconds per minute and finish 2 minutes of the whole duration, which adds up to 120 seconds, and then he cannot call it again.
Okay. So then with is there a way for white label owners to check the credit on voice call? So the plan is saying that they get 20 minutes. How do I see the usage? That won't be detailed. Don't.
Right, the usage, it's just combined everything. We didn't pull out the voice call, but you can go to the chatbot, go to the same chatbot, and then go to the leads. No, the chatbot, go to the leads, I think.
So I need to open this chatbot. This is the one that is yeah. And then go to leads. And voice logs.
Right, your voice logs, and that's one place you can check, but it doesn't add up the whole thing, right? Or go to the settings, the top menu, the settings on the top menu, right? And on the left hand side, the phone call, go to the phone call sub menu. On the left hand side, the phone call.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so that's give you all the usage. I think that's where I find all the usage for both web call and also phone call.
All right.
Right. So that's the place.
Okay, great. Yeah. That's a little bit more navigation around the site. I will explore that. Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
No more questions.
No problem. Okay. Cool. Appreciate that. All right, guys. I think time is up. And then next week, so let me talk to Hilton after the meeting to discuss what kind of use case we can share for our next webinar on Thursday, this coming Thursday. So, or Jennifer or Andy, if you guys have any simple use case with a chat, but not necessarily with voice or go high level. So it's all about the NewOaks AI's AI agent. So any simple use case you want to share, welcome to come here to share. And I probably will share another new product we are going to launch next week. Use AI to build a website. So there's something fun that I may be able to share. Okay. So
awesome. Okay.
That's all. Yeah. Thank you guys for the meeting. I will see you guys next week. Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. See ya.
See you.